As a geriatrics doctor, I often talk about healthy aging, on what we can do to improve our physical and mental well-being, beginning in our younger years and continuing into our golden years, so that we can do things that give us a sense of well-being. Have you thought about traveling back in time, back to our past? Do you feel that right now you know a lot more about some of the things that you didn't used to know as much before? During a recent interview on YouTube podcast, I was asked by the host, what is the one piece of advice that I would offer to my younger self? Always stock up on toilet paper? Taking lots of photos so that we can use them as Zoom backgrounds? Or making sure there is enough baking powder at home so that it will last for months when we have to stay home during the pandemic? Those ideas didn't quite come into mind during the interview. Instead, I said that the best advice that I could offer my younger self is to be compassionate to those whom I serve and be compassionate to myself. Compassion is the power inside each of us that keeps us going even when the going gets tough. March 10th, 2020, an overcast afternoon, inside the studio of CBC Vancouver in downtown. I was interviewed by the CBC National and asked the question, what do I think about the novel coronavirus in terms of its impact on seniors in Canada? I remember my response. I am very worried about the impact of the novel coronavirus on seniors. That soundbite, which was broadcasted on CBC National that evening, marks the beginning of the devastating COVID-19 global pandemic, impacting all of us, including older adults, especially those who live in long-term care homes. My heart sank every time when I witnessed how seniors and their loved ones are affected by the pandemic, not only in their physical health, but also their mental well-being. Loneliness and social isolation are the unintended consequences of COVID-19. Studies have shown that loneliness can have a negative impact on our health, just like smoking 15 cigarettes a day, shaving off 8 years of life expectancy in general. Compassion is a powerful antidote to loneliness and isolation. It clearly has kept me moving while we are facing the pandemic, to serving seniors and their loved ones, whether it is about making recommendations on the Task Force on Long-Term Care for the Prime Minister's consideration, or using my voice to improve seniors' care when I spoke with the Senate of Canada, or creating the UBC Connecting with Compassion initiative to work with and empower our students to socially connect with older adults who are isolated in long-term care homes. I have learned the importance of compassion to those whom we serve, and at the same time to ourselves. Our lives have changed as a result of COVID-19. Do you miss hanging out with friends after class? Or do you feel uncertain if you're learning all the right stuff that you need from the back-to-back Zoom classes? Or do you simply feel uncertain about the future? My dear friends, I am very proud of you. You are pursuing your university studies during what is probably the largest challenge in the past 100 years. Class of 2021, you are ready. In addition to learning the competencies from the various courses, you are also learning the life skills of perseverance and adaptability. Both will get you ready for the future. Show your compassion to yourself by giving yourself a big hug, a tap on the shoulders, and remember, UBC's motto is "Tumest." It is yours, and together we can do this. Compassion is a powerful driver that allows us to keep doing things that are important to those whom we serve. And remember to give yourself a good dose of the same compassion. This is the best advice that I would give to my younger self, to my present self, and to my future self. This is the same advice that motivates me to make contributions to the field of geriatric medicine, including the advancement of policies, education, and specialized culturally sensitive healthcare. The citation of my recent appointment to the Order of Canada, the first time ever a geriatrics doctor is appointed to the order. Class of 2021, congratulations to your huge accomplishment. I invite you to join me in showing our compassion, as together we can make a difference to those whom we serve and to ourselves.